not coming away with a win. What needs to get done this year so that you guys can finally get that victory or something in the win column?
Well, the normal thing every year to preach is to compete. You always want your kids to compete. I know it's kind of coach speak, but it's what you want. Doesn't matter what you got. It's just let's compete first, build the confidence, because once you do that, everything else is kind of downhill from there. So if you go out, want to play to the very end, it'll always pan out for you.
I saw your philosophy last year was grit. Is that still the same thing, or are you guys changing it up?
For the most part, we're preaching violence. That's the key thing. We're preaching violence every day. Aggressive style play on the offensive side, violent on the defensive side. So, if you can get that mindset in the guys, because that's what football is, then again, you're going to be successful to some degree.
Any key returners this season?
We got a couple guys coming back on defense. Our nose guard, Rashad Smith, senior. He's he hurt himself early last year, but he's got a lot of passion and he's got a lot of good game and he's excited to be back. Quarterback Josh Jensen, he'll be a 3-year starter going into this season. So offensively, he knows what's going to do. A couple young guys, Emilian Easler is an outside guy as a wide receiver. He can catch, he can run. He's limited late in the season by a broken finger, but he's healed, 100% ready to go. One other newcomer, a young man by the name of Dante Pierce. He's going to play some running backs. He's going to play some corner. He's an explosive athlete. He was on the track team. So a lot of speed, got to be able to find our niche and make things happen.
Is this team upper class heavy or senior heavy? What is it looking like?
We technically are probably between a junior and sophomore heavy class. I believe we have 5 seniors. So from that standpoint, when people think of leadership, we're shorthanded from that end. But we have a lot of guys with experience. That's probably the one thing about our program. Guys play earlier than they probably want to, and we'd like them to, but in the end, they get a lot of experience, so they bring a lot to the table in the following years.
How did this team stay resilient? Because, loss after loss, they probably put their heads down a little bit. How did they stay up throughout it all?
Well, they want to play. That's the bottom line. No one likes losing. Everybody thinks they're going to go out and win. So, when they step on the field, they have a belief that, hey, this game's ours. And again, we have to execute. That's the name of the game in the end. They play the game, we coach it. As long as they believe and they follow what we put in place, that's how you bounce back. We just have to compete every day.
So far, looking at this team, I know it's very early on. Is there any differences you're seeing out of last season?
I think so. I think this is a group that, when I say like each other, they truly want to hang out. Not everybody, just because you play on the same team, don't make you friends and teammates all the time. But this group here, they hang out together, do a lot of team activities, so they believe in one another. It's just taking that stuff off the field and making sure it also translates on the field. I think they have a good camaraderie amongst each other, and that's all we're looking for in the end.